Hello, welcome to the Resources Roadhouse. I'm Wally Graham. All my bags are packed. I'm ready to go. I'm leaving on a jet plane. I'm flying to Singapore. I'm off to attend the inaugural Future Facing Commodities Conference. Future Facing Commodities, what are they? Well, they're also known as critical minerals, the metals and non-metals that are used in modern day technologies. The Future Facing Commodities Conference provides a perfect opportunity to bring together the leaders of the critical minerals industry and global capital markets. Kicking off the conference on day one will be John Stover, Portfolio Manager for Tribeca Investments in Singapore. Should be an interesting presentation this. Stover's Prezzo will look at the supercycle investment opportunities that are rising in the Asia Pacific region, an area that to now has probably been not looked at by a lot of companies. Next up to the podium will be host of the Global Lithium podcast, Joe Lowry, also known in certain circles as Mr. Lithium. That's because he's got a long history in the industry and is hailed as one of the world's leading lithium experts. So another presentation we're looking forward to catching up on. There's also going to be an appearance from the Australian government in the form of Madeleine King, the Minister for Resources in Northern Australia, who will no doubt highlight how the Australian government is realising the important role future-facing commodities will play in Australia's future. Closing the opening session on day one will be the keynote speaker, BHP Explore Vice President, Dr. Sonia Scarselli. At BHP Explore, it's an initiative by BHP, which has opened its doors to aspiring exploration companies, especially those on the hunt for copper, nickel, and other critical minerals, funnily enough. So when they were launching this program, BHP described Explore as being dedicated to accelerating innovative early-stage mineral exploration startups to find the critical resources necessary to drive the energy transition. In other words, outsourcing exploration. A brilliant move for them and for the companies who they're supporting. Everybody wins. Let's hope everybody wins. Day two, that'll get underway with Paul D. Wynn, Senior Managing Director and Head of Global Sales and Origination of the Singapore Exchange, presenting on how to connect resources to the lucrative Singapore capital markets. We're in Singapore, who better to tell us how to do it? Now, we are intrigued by the title of Executive Chairman and Head of Argonaut Limited, Eddie Riggs' presentation, Rocks or People? What's more important? Okay, Eddie always provides a little bit of colour to any conference that he attends, and look, we have a feeling this is going to be no different. Always look forward to Eddie's presos. They're always worth sitting in on. Day two's keynote presentation will be Critical Minerals, Where to Now? This is to be given by Ali Wang, Senior Analyst at CRU. This is just a taste of what's to come over the 2 days of the conference as future-facing, commodity-focused miners and explorers present their aspirations to a new audience of investors. And the Roadhouse will be there, as always, bringing you as many interviews and as much information as we possibly can. So stay tuned. Remember, it all happens at the Roadhouse.